Alrighty, guys. We are live. Welcome back to the Sleuth Intuition channel. No true crime in the morning today. We are going to spend today discussing the Delphi murders of Abby and Libby. And we're just going to hang out in the chat. And if anybody wants to call in and talk to me directly, there's a link in the chat. Otherwise, we're just going to hang out and answer questions and try to make sense of it all. Let's welcome It's My Moon. Okay. Welcome to members. We'll see you right after this, guys. We're going directly into the members meeting. We can have a private conversation. Welcome, It's My Moon. Glad to have you. ST says nope. Nope, it's not Richard Allen. Let me open up my Discord real quick because we were sharing some photos there that were pretty good that might help with today's conversation or the poll at least. What's going on, Rain Dancer? Good to see you. Just bear with me a moment, guys. I'm all over the place right now. Having like 3 different conversations. Good to see you, Rain Dancer. Jessica, what's up? How you been? All right, just bear with me a few guys. I'm grabbing some images here. Oh, here that. Okay. All right, let's close out the Discord and let's pull these up here. So I thought these ones were pretty interesting. ST says nope. Devoted to Mariah. Good morning. Jessica, Jill. Devoted says, oh boy, are we going to have some trolls today? Laugh out loud. Be nice today, people. I think that people have been generally nice. Maybe a little passive aggressive, but that's okay. Devoted, yes, I can have coffee, but I'm making it very light. And it's about 50 degrees in this room, so I'm enjoying it. Good to see you, Anna. It's the legs for me. Ron Logan definitely doesn't have short, squatty legs. Sleuth, it's Loretta M8. Oh, okay. Have had to change pic and screen name. Managed to join channel this time. No idea what happened anyway. Just listening on side. Have a good day. Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you. I'm glad you were able to figure it out. Good morning, awesome. Anybody that is interested in joining me live in the studio, there's the link. What's up, Hiawatha? Never thought it was Alan or Logan. What's up, Kels? Tambi. Good day. Devoted to Mariah. Has Richard Allen's fans calmed down now? No, they haven't. And I don't know if they're fans of Richard Allen or just overall critics of law enforcement and the justice system in general. May have nothing to do with Richard Allen. They're more concerned about the proceedings. But then you got to wonder why they lean. You know, you can bring 6 attorneys in one room that say one thing and bring 6 in another room and they're going to say something completely different. Right? Good to see you, Phil Bond, Night Shadow, KDO, Marbles. What's up? Jari, welcome. Thanks for the email. KT Recovers, welcome back. I don't know if they would be noticeable. I mean, look at this image right here. There's not much that is noticeable. Only thing you can really see is this weird chin and like a partial lip and like side of a like cheek. It's the only thing clear that really I've ever seen. And it does seem to match up a little bit here. This weird indention. But then again, that could just be pareidolia, you know what I mean? But it is weird that you have like this part of Richard Allen's face that kind of sticks out. And you have that over here in this image. And then directly from the point where it's kind of sticking out, you got this weird indention looking thing. Cheek sticking out, directly down from it, you have an indention. Same angle too. See that? It's even kind of the same shape. But who knows? I think Freckled has a point. What's up, Freckled Joy? I can't pretend to know who is no on that bridge. That video is crap. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's pixelated beyond recognition. I mean, look at that. But I do believe this is one clear area right here. So I don't know what happened to Richard Allen's chin. Looks like he may have had stitches or a big scar. But I am seeing something similar in this photo here. But I do know when I saw Alan, I thought he looked like the bridge guy. So did I. You know, it's kind of like an aha moment. Like, aha. That didn't happen with like Ron Logan or anything else. What's up, Charmaine? Good to see you. Marbles. Speculation. What's up? Brad from outside of the grid. True Crime Housewife. Good morning. Sorry about that speculation. Hope you have a great day. 40 ounce of coffee, 12 ounce at a time. Yeah, I have a nice big cup. Yes, full to the top. The coffee actually tastes better too. Now, when I make it like this, usually I put way too much. What's up, Slay the Rings? Good to see you. Bird Brain, Beach Fairy. What's going on, Cindy? What are you up to? I'm sure you have a busy day. 99.99%. It's his shape, size, and clothing. Yeah, I agree. Short, stocky, chicken legs. What's up, Melissa Balboa? Good morning. In my opinion, Richard Allen is BG. I mean, can you even tell from the photo? Look at that thing. What's going on, Nate? I hope I didn't miss much. No, you didn't miss anything. It's hard to say, but I mean, it's very consistent. You know, when you look at the colors in the mustache and the goatee and the stubble, it's very similar. But man, that chin. And you can catch this in a few frames. You know, it's not like this is a freckle or a mole. Like this is a huge indention. It's almost the size of his nose. Look at the size of that thing. "63 clocks, welcome. Good to see you." Jerry, good morning. What are you up to? Jamie, welcome. The sloped shoulders and short legs look like Richard Allen's build, but then a lot of Indiana men have that build. I always go back to my first impression. Short and stocky. But then you start looking into the video and you start realizing how difficult it really is to judge it. You have a strange angle where the camera is, you have all this movement. So then you start doubting your first opinion. Hiawatha says, Sleuth, you look like you slept hard last night. What does that mean? I slept good last night. Even went to bed early. I'm just a stoner. One of the first things I do in the morning is rip that bong. And then I take my cholesterol medicine. What's up, Zero Cool? Good morning, Robin. Good to see you, Shane. What's up? Had to take a mental break for a sec. This case can make you feel crazy. Yes, I highly recommend. If you feel yourself getting worked up over this kind of content, just take a break from it. Go do something else. What's up, JL? Miss Thang, what's up? Good to see you. Solar Chef Steph. Devoted says dead ass. I don't know. It's always funny when I hear people say that. Dead ass. It's like when I tell people I need to jump in the whip. They're like, what? If they're not from Arizona, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're going to jump in the whip. Yeah. Got to jump in the whip. And then I'll come scoop you. I'll come scoop you up in the whip. Are you still coming at 9? What's up, Mar R? Bird Brain. The two most important people in this craziness are the real losers. I'm heartsick for their families. I mean, I just couldn't imagine. I think that's the real reason I cover true crime is, I mean, I just couldn't even imagine having to deal with that. I think it makes me feel safe even, you know. I'm on the outside looking in through the glass, you know. I'm safe out here. And out here I can be proactive, right? Out here I can plan and I can look and I can teach myself about predators and how they might come at my family. From out here I'm safe and I'm preparing. But inside there it's too late. That scares the hell out of me. Hey, what's up, Don? Jim Cook, Sleuth, either you a coffee drink or you ain't. Coffee drink, don't half ass it. Well, I wish. I wish I had some whiskey in this coffee right now. That's what I wish. But when you're having some health issues, you know, you got to handle that shit. I would like nothing more than to have a shot of whiskey. Doesn't that sound yummy? You know, some eggs and some chili Colorado on a homemade tortilla with the real thick coffee and then a shot of whiskey in there. That was a typical breakfast. Not anymore. What's up, Kiwi? I went through a stage of seeing a Mexican looking dude on that bridge. Now I see Alan. Yeah, I did consider Latin as well. But when you really get a good shot here, you can kind of see the tone, the flesh tones. But yeah, I did consider that as well. Yeah, I would never drink decaf. The hell's decaf? That shit's weird. That's like non-alcoholic beer. That's like CBD or hemp. Is there a specific topic for today's members? No, it's just going to be more of a follow up on this. It's just going to be more in a more of a private setting for you guys, Julia. That way you can talk directly to me, and if anybody wants to call in and they don't feel comfortable calling in here, it's just going to be more of a follow up. And plus, we didn't have our members meeting yesterday. It was more of a family time. One of those a lot of family stuff going on. 517. I always thought I saw TK. Yeah, because he kind of has those broad shoulders and then like little narrow legs as well. So I can see that. I just think the height would be off a little bit. Looks like Alan, but can't say with certainty. Yeah, but you can definitely say, like, well, it's not, you can't say, well, it's definitely not him. You look at it and you say, wow, there are some similarities there. Let me see. I think I have some other photos. Hold on. Cindy says, I think I'm switching back to 50-50 on coffee. Been getting too jittery. Well, I never got the jitters, but whatever was going on with my cholesterol and all that shit, man, I swear it felt like my heart was going to explode. It was the worst thing having to give up coffee. But changing my diet and working out more has been great. I dropped 40 pounds, back to doing 100 push ups. I'm working out all the time. So, I mean, there is a lot of upside to getting your shit together when it comes to your health. All right, let's see if I can find this damn thing. It's my moon says sleuth live in studio. Yeah, click that link and it'll bring you right into the StreamYard studio. You'll be live just like I am. You can change your name. You can put in whatever name you want. You can choose to be on camera or off camera. So if you ever just wanted to call in, and even if you're blocked and you're watching, you should be able to call in. If you have something legitimate to say, that is. What's going on, Wanda? Cindy, I've always kind of seen Tobe. Yeah, Tobe was tipped in, I guess, after that video was released multiple times. And I'm sure it's because you're seeing that mustache right there. There's that weird chin thing. GP. What's up, GP? There's a better picture from a distance. You can see more of him. Yeah, I think I have one here. One more fall. Hello. Hey, what's up, Brown Skittle? Question: do you think Richard Allen would have come forward to law enforcement if he knew they had the BG video? No. I believe the video came out on the 15th and he was interviewed on the 13th. He was interviewed on the 14th, I believe. I don't believe he would have come forward. And also, I don't think he would have come forward if he wasn't seen by those other people. So if he would have never passed those three girls, because I'm not sure if he knew the one witness saw him on the bridge. I don't know if that's been confirmed or not. But I believe he knew they all saw him, right? So that's why he admitted to being on the bridge, because one witness would have put him there. Okay. So it's, to me, it shows if he's a guilty man, that shows a very high level of sophistication, in my opinion. For him to say, to sit down and analyze the data of what just occurred and to put those pieces together so quickly and to know that his only chance of survival is to be proactive. He has to be proactive. That way he can set the narrative. And that could be the very reason why he went under the radar. It's all a big cluster, in my opinion. Think I'm going to have to take another Delphi break. Well, we're covering Evansdale tomorrow. I'll see you there. That's an unsolved murder mystery, very similar to the Delphi case. Jim Cook, I like how Murder Sheet described Hennessy's hostile ass during court. He was talking shit about the new guys until they got there. And on a personal level, he showed his ass. What? Oh, that's funny. What, you think this, like right here, smoke? Yeah, it could be smoke. He seems to have something maybe coming out of his mouth right here. I'm not sure. Pareidolia. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, that's very consistent with Richard Allen, if you ask me. He has this excess skin at the edge of his lips that kind of stick out. Can you guys see that? And what it is it's his cheek from right here that's kind of hanging down. So it kind of creates this line. You can kind of see the same thing here. This line that's kind of out catching the light and then kind of shows the same effect here. And then if you go directly down from this little piece of excess or hanging skin, go at a direct angle, it leads you to this indention here. Go here, same angle, same indention. But can it be trusted? Chorizo and eggs. Chorizo. That sounds yummy too. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Through the eyes of law enforcement, always think what they want to achieve witnesses, but also they want to hide the weapons. Well, the killer definitely had some weapons. I think the eyewitnesses would have noticed Ron Logan's age, is what I meant by that. Yeah, I think so too. Because the original height was like 5'6" to 5'8". And that's consistent with Richard Allen. What's up, Kiwi? Why did law enforcement keep saying not to look at his face? Well, I think they were hesitant to provide this information. They didn't want it to do more harm than good. And I think there is an argument that it could have done more harm than good. So they were trying to hold your hand. Like, do I need to explain to you how bad the pixelation is on here? That's not why we're showing you this. We're not trying to show you this so that you can identify him by his face. That's just stubborn people like me who weren't listening, right? And insisted on trying to work on the imagery till this day. But what he meant was, we're not showing you this so that you can try to analyze it. We want you to just look at the way this person is walking, the way they're dressed. You know, if you were to take a blurry photo of your husband, brother, son, is this him? Is this a blurry photo of your family member? You know, we don't want you to look at the face. Just look how the person's walking. But people still didn't listen. And if you compare the way Richard Allen walks to this person, this on the bridge walks, very similar. Hey, what's up, Digital? Lawyers can't even agree if there should have been a hearing with Richard Allen in attendance to remove lawyers. Yeah, you'll find, if you show me 6 who say they didn't follow due process, or, you know, there was no due process, I'll show you 20 who say there was. I'm not here to argue until my face turns blue. I did a substantial for a month before it recharged my batteries. Yeah, it does help. It definitely helps. Welcome back, Piscine Predator. Hope you're having a good morning. Rain Dancer says, also, you must watch this video that this guy was very evil. He had targets and he certainly didn't want to get recognized. Yeah, he seems very determined. Either that or recently pissed off. But I have a feeling he knew that those girls would be there. He knew they would be crossing that bridge for whatever reason. And when they did, he knew what he was going to do. My dyslexia is on full display. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm got some issues with that as well. Jim says no one could convict with this blurry mess, but we're not convicting either. Yeah, I think the way that this video is going to help in court is because the witnesses are going to say at around 1:30, we passed a man, and the man was heading towards the bridge, right? He wasn't leaving the park. It appeared as if he had just gotten there. He's coming towards the bridge, towards the crime scene. Okay. Now those witnesses see this man. Now, shortly before they see this man, they see a vehicle that they claim, right? And they're going to have to prove it in court. It's not up to us to say. They say very similar to Richard Allen's, pulls up or drives by 300, caught on camera, and is also possibly seen backed in at the CPS building. Just before this man is seen walking towards the bridge with purpose. Okay. Now, the reason that the video is so important is that those witnesses can also say, well, the guy on the video is also the man that we saw. So they don't need to identify Richard Allen. He already did the hard part for them. He did that for law enforcement. He said, "Yes, I saw those 3 girls. I even reported it." Okay. Well, you say you passed those 3 girls. Those 3 girls say they passed you, and they didn't pass anybody else. Well, actually, I think they did pass a man with a dog, like around 12-ish. But the only other person they seen was this gentleman here. So is this Richard Allen? Well, if you ask Richard Allen, it is. He said he walked past those girls. He seen them and they seen him. Okay, were you out on that bridge? Well, yeah, I was on the bridge. Okay. You ask, well, why is he admitting to this? He must be innocent. Well, because he knows there was another lady that walked up to the bridge and saw him on there. Now in court, they're going to talk about the jean jacket, who they saw. Did he have curly hair? Now remember, this witness didn't walk out there going, okay, where's this killer at? Is that him? Let me go and take a mental note. No, she's thinking about her stresses and she's out there to relieve stress. She's looking for a release. She doesn't give a shit about what's going on that bridge. She walked over to get a good look. It's a beautiful place. And then she wants to get on with her walk. There's nothing better than a walk. I don't care what anybody says. Well, I'm sure a run is probably better. So everybody that saw him, he admitted to law enforcement that he also saw. So it really doesn't matter if we can ID him through this here. He did it for us. Is that what those are called? Jowls? These are like circular things right here. Look, the bridge guy has it. Jowl? See the shape of the cheek? It's like very sharp here. You got something very similar here. It's almost like a direct line. And then down here. Yeah, that's pretty close, guys. You can kind of see his nose right there, too. You see that on the bridge guy image? You can kind of see it. Are you sure, Julia? Honestly, I mean, how can you be sure? Let's look at it without the comparison. Oh, that sucks, Jari. Sorry to hear that. Let me pull up the original video. Oh, this one's interesting. This is the one I flipped and reversed, and I put it in slow motion. Yeah, I mean, just look how scrunched up those jeans are. I know that all too well. Short legs and widen the hips. The bridgiest bridge guy. That's one way to put it. It does suck, Jari. You'll have it all back to normal before you know it. The hug mugs. Hey, honey. Like I'm debating taking another mental health break until trial. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Or just don't let yourself get worked up. Don't let people set traps for you. My name's Blurry Face. Get to the chopper. What kind of storm? Hunker down, hunker down. True crime and other stuff. What's up? Not to mention that he was there at the time. Yeah, he admitted it. And because the defense team leaks out a memorandum and they hint that they're going to tear that apart, right? That what he meant was he left. Yeah, he was there between 1:30 and 3:30, but it was like 5 minutes after 1:30. Like, really, guys? He's the blur guy. Kind of is the blur guy. You came up in Bob Mata's chat a few days ago. Yeah, those guys have been attacking me. He tried to pick a fight with me in Twitter, and I blocked him. I'm not going to argue with the grown man on Twitter. What the fuck? Yeah, and it kind of looks like a holster right there. Do you guys see that? Almost like he's mid pulling it out of the holster. But I'm not sure. It's crazy looking. See, it's not really quite up into his jacket yet. And then right about here, it is. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if that's a pocket or a holster, but it looks as if he's taking something out of it, then bringing it up under the blue jacket. See that? Yeah, he places himself there. It'd be interesting to see if you can place any of these other people that were mentioned, these POIs from the defense team. If you could place them there, that'd be very interesting. But from my understanding, they've all taken polygraphs, have alibis, and put DNA and everything out there. You know, that's about as good as what's cleared Tony Klein. That's how he cleared his name. Well, I don't know if he took a No, he did take a polygraph when his home was searched. They gave him a polygraph, blood, hair. So, was one of those people arguing with you that day? Oh yeah, they invited me over to Twitter, and then they just started like thinking they were going to get payback on me. But I can tell he was just simping there on Twitter. I was like, I don't want to be part of this, you weirdos. Thought you wanted to have a real conversation. Didn't know I was walking into a Twitter simp fest. Cindy, I'm freezing, getting cozy under blankets. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, you see it? Even in some of these frames, watch. Oh, there was a good one, huh? It's a good one on the chin there. One more fall. The more stuff happens in this case, stuff with Richard Allen just does not sit right with me. It seems too much is conveniently happening to try and take the attention off Richard Allen. Richard Allen, 99% BG. I agree with that. You know, if they weren't pro Richard Allen, they wouldn't jump at every opportunity to point at something that might be going on, right, with the prosecution or the judge. They're not discussing any successes of the trial. You know, they're being very biased. Me, on the other hand, I say dissect what the prosecution is saying, look for deceptions in the probable cause affidavit, and we've pointed out plenty. You know, make up your own mind. You know, somebody is the killer of Abby and Libby. Somebody did that. Richard Allen puts himself at the crime scene, and the prosecution is telling us that they got scientific evidence that they can tie him to that crime scene. You're damn right I want him to go to trial for that. To me, that says there's a good chance he might have something to do with that murder. He needs to be looked at. And everybody else looking, nitpicking. What do they call that? Weaving spiders? Web weaving spiders or something like that? You know, they're not here for the victims. They're not here for justice. They're just here to I don't know, I guess play devil's advocate, maybe. Speaking of devil's advocate.
Behold, I send you out as sheep amidst the wolves.
That had a weird delay on it. Thank you, Beach Fair. Yeah, if you guys could get the likes up. Appreciate it. Oh shit, Chopper. How bad is it? How bad we talking? We talking like a category 3? What's up, Chicos? Well, I don't know. And that's weird. We can look at the same thing and have a different opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah, digital. I have that photo. You want to see it? Let me see if I can find it. I should have it. Yeah, it's the one where Abby's like elbow was kind of showing in it. I should have it. Oh yeah, here it is.
6 breaking news. Investigators now.
So this is on a video. And then I think the other one is
6 breaking news. Investigators now say this man is the main suspect in the murder of 6 breaking news. Investigators.
Well, hold on. I feel like I have like a weird delay going on.
Breaking news tonight.
Okay, so this I believe was released on the 15th on channel 13. Oh, that's nice, Solar. That'd be nice. Some rolling papers too. Oh, I know. Gray Hughes did some really good stuff with the videos. I didn't want to use it, so I went and recreated it, especially the stabilizing part. It took me like 3 hours to do that. Purdue, do you have map detailing the Weber private drive where it comes in and exits? I might. This might work. What about it? Yeah, it's very strange because the coordinates show here, but I think the crime scene is like more over here. It's almost like they were standing at the tree where they started to tape off the area. It's like this might be the tree right here, and then they went around and taped around this area. That sounds like shit. Candace, it's so pixelated, and I don't remember my iPhone Snapchat being that pixelated. Was blown up, meaning did they make the face more close up to where you lost the details? Yeah, I don't think they were trying to work on the face as much as they were trying to get a clear idea of how the person was moving. So what I think they did is they took it frame by frame, messed with each frame, even layering, right? Layering them, trying to bring out the features and everything else, and then putting that together. So yeah, I mean the video is obviously edited. You know, they said that from the beginning that they had help with it. All right, guys. Well, we didn't have any callers. I was thinking somebody was going to call in and give it to me, but I guess we didn't get that, which is good. But we're going to get out of here in about 2 minutes. And members, we will be getting together probably in about 30 minutes. Bird Blue, what's up? Sleuth, I've seen you in other chats that are suggesting there's new evidence found at Alan's house. Do you think it's valid, man? Not asking you to tell if you know. Well, I don't know, you know, but I think it's possible. I'm thinking there may be a phone that may have been found. They may have dug something up out of the fire pit. I'm not sure. They could have found something in the vehicle, maybe some victim blood, some of the victim's blood somewhere. But I'm not sure. I just have a feeling if they had anything relating to the DNA or anything that they would have, you know, that would have been the first thing that they led with as far as releasing information to the public, because that would have gotten everybody behind them. Like, hey, we have DNA, you know, we found the victim's DNA in his vehicle. You know, everybody been like, well, that's obviously the guy. Nate. Got your mom saying dead ass. That's funny. In my opinion, it looks more like him than not. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. More than any other POI. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's him though, right? But yeah, it's definitely compelling. Plus, he placed himself there. You can't ignore that. And to say, oh, because they found a unspent shell casing there that matches with his gun, right? Forensically. Well, law enforcement planted it there. Okay, well, how did they get it? Did they go back to their tip and say, oh, well, Richard Allen puts himself there. We're going to sneak into his home, get his bullet, and plant it there. And then we're going to act like we just stumbled upon the tip. Ghost ride the whip. That's funny. Phoenix. Kiwi, lately I'm feeling worse that the families, this is dragging on things. is absurd and it's cruel of Baldwin to perpetrate that. Well, the part that I don't like about what Baldwin is doing is he created this wave, right? He created it to defend his client. Look over there, not, go digging on social media for these guys, right? That we're going to point at them now. That way, you're not digging up information on our client, Richard Allen, because he spent some time hiding his social media footprint. Why did he do that? I mean, he could have had other reasons, right? Alcohol abuse. Wife is like, well, you got to get rid of your Facebook and all your stuff. You're not acting right. But one thing is for sure, in 2019, people who were friends with him do state that he shut down all his social media right around the New Direction presser. And they've even shared with folks behind the scenes some of his Facebook posts. In it, Lot was talking about his SIG and things along those lines. So to me, that's a little bit suspicious. Um, so you can't create this, and that's all he's doing. He's riding the wave, right? He's riding the wave because that wave doesn't. It only goes one way. Pandora only comes out of the box; it doesn't go back in. So he says, "I created this wave because I'm for the betterment of my client's situation and for their family. I'm devoted for them." No, he's just playing that part because he started something that he can't. Turned on a faucet he can't turn off. So anytime he's in the public eye or around the family of Richard Allen, he's still playing the part. He's still surfing that wave. We're going to bring justice. It's all corruption, but you got to remember they created that wave. And some of you decided to jump on it. That was your choice. I feel like you were just being distracted. But once again, that's just my opinion. Oh yeah, Jamie, I don't think the smoking would help you. You got edibles. Definitely help you sleep. Lots of water and lots of sleep ought to do it. Some vitamin C. Or the old garlic and tequila. Each to his own. Yeah, me too. Drinking's just, the older you get, the more you can just tell it's poison. You're just poisoning yourself, really. And instead of feeling the tragedy, think how the memories of Abby and Libby can be a reminder to care about children who so much need help. Yeah. And to be aware of the dangers that are out there. Remember, it's a very comforting feeling to be on the outside looking in at this kind of a tragedy. And for a lot of people, they didn't get that opportunity. They didn't get the opportunity to stop, look through that window, and see the evil that is going on in the world. They don't get that chance often. They're introduced to it like a bolt of lightning. Boom, just strikes them. And then from then on out, everything is just burnt to the ground. Carrie says, I'm glad I'm outside of the Delphi community. I'm just a girl in Wisconsin watching. All right, guys, if you could please hit the thumbs up on the way out, I'd really appreciate it. Members, we're going to be getting together here in about 15, 20, 30 minutes, whatever. Just enough time for me to grab a bite to eat and make sure the dogs are good. Probably need to go out again. And then we'll follow up, probably meet for about 30 minutes. If you're part of the replay crew, let me know what you think about today's live stream. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished, but it was good to hang out with the crew. And if you're part of that replay, let me know what you think in the comments. But that's it, guys. Members, I'll see you in a few. Jim, it's not Logan. What's up, Farmer? Good to see you. Charmaine, Miss Mala. See who I missed. I think I got you earlier, Kevin. Kate List. Shelly, welcome in. And sorry if I missed your comments. Hey, Lisa. Welcome in. Big Bird 420, what up? Good to see you, C King. Who'd I miss? All right, I think that's it. Oh, Tom. We'll always wonder what the motive was. Wow, that'd be crazy. I think eventually he will. But if you have two attorneys that are telling you, like, hey, we can get you off of this. If you're telling me you're innocent, we can get you off of this. He's going to be like, really? Okay. Go for it. The next day you have a memorandum. We'll go to Purdue's last question. Please, do you have overview of the Weber private drive? Didn't I show that? Am I way behind? Let me zip. Yeah, I'm way behind on the chat. Let me go all the way down here. Carrie, what's up? Okay, yeah, now I know where I'm at. Humanimal, what's up? Miss Dog Lover, good to see you. Yeah, what kind of storms are you guys getting hit with? Yeah, I suspect that too, Tom. I think they were hoping some of that information wasn't leaked to the public, like the unspent bullet. And then I think eventually they said, hey, we got to go with what we have. It may not be enough, but we can't risk him getting rid of that firearm. Like, we know it's him. We know he took careful measures to hide his footprint there. But I think they could have been watching him for some time. Hopefully we'll find out the truth. Last one, GP. When he's talking to his wife and mother on the phone, is he telling them that he killed the girls, or did he tell them that, yes, he was at the bridge? I think he confessed that he... Yeah, that is a good question. I think he confessed to the charges. Like, I'm guilty of what they're charging me with. So that is a good question. Is he just confessing to the kidnapping and what they charged him with? Kidnapping that led to a murder? Or is he saying, yeah, I'm the, 100%, it was me and I did it all alone? Wife Lilith. Baldwin's a crybaby. I don't think he's a crybaby. He's just doing what's best for him. And he has to ride that wave all the way out. The wave that he created, it's everybody else. It's not him. He's doing what he can for his client. They're shutting him down at every turn, at every corner. The corrupt boogeyman behind all of this is just cutting him off at every corner, right? But he's going to continue the fight. Of course he has to continue the fight, because if he comes out and says, well, we tried and we failed, maybe we didn't have such a good strategy, or maybe we shouldn't have done some of the things that we did. If he did that, it will make him look bad. So he's going to ride this wave out, and just like everybody else does in the world, we'll forget about it like it never happened in 2 weeks, and it'll be business as usual. Or the Supreme Court might even say, well, let's bring these guys back. And I wouldn't even have a problem with that. I think that Baldwin and Rosie, I think that what they did, they could have been fired, right? I think it was enough to get them fired. Did I think that they should have been let go? No. I think they should have stayed. The trial would have been good to go on schedule. But I think the fact that a man lost his life, people were talking about the crime scene photos on YouTube. Somebody had to pay for that. And the person who paid for it was the person who was responsible, in my opinion. No worries. I just wanted to give anybody the opportunity. If they disagree with me, you can call in and we can talk about it right here live in front of everybody. All right, members, I'll see you in just a few. Just give me a chance to get a bite to eat, and then I'll jump in there. But everybody else, thanks for catching the live stream. Shout out to the replay crew. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, consider becoming a member. Other than that, guys, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.